Hey, good evening, everyone. I just wanted to do a, very quick review today. One of the many things that I am into is sneakers. Collect action figures, and I also um, kind of develop a habit this year of collecting firearms. So that's one of the things that I do enjoy. And I didn't necessarily collect them like I do sneakers, because firearms are way more expensive than sneakers. So I don't technically like have like a ton of them, but I do got quite a few that I do have. And I wanted to actually do a couple of reviews today on some holsters that I picked up over the holidays for a couple of the firearms that I have that is very, very hard for me to find holsters for. The first being the Shadow Systems CR920. I got that firearm earlier in 2024. I think it was around like maybe like April of 2024. That particular firearm is a Glock clone, and most of the retailers or most of the manufacturers that make holsters for it, some of them that do make holsters for it make them for Glock 43s and Glock 43Xs, and then when you order that particular holster for that one, they just give you the Glock 43 or the Glock 43X one, but it doesn't always fit. So the last one that I ordered from another manufacturer, it did not fit, so I ended up having to send that one back. But during the holidays, I went on Reddit and someone suggested Black Arch holsters. And so I went on their site and found this particular holster here. Now, just so you can know, holsters are not cheap. If you're looking for a good holster, they're going to be anywhere between like $60 to $80, especially if you're getting like a more custom built one, or one that's built for a firearm that's not readily accessible and they actually stock them or make them. You're going to be looking at a pretty hefty penny. So this particular one here, I think I got it maybe 15 or 20% off during the holidays or a holiday sale. But regular price, these will run you about $115. And if you opt for the color of the month option, which this one is, it's the color of the month, it's an extra $5. So they do a featured Kydex color where it's just for that month. If you get that, it's extra $5. So this one was a hefty price of $120, but given the fact that I could not find this holster, anywhere to fit this firearm the way this one does, I took that 15 or 20% off and went on ahead and bit the bullet and bought it. But I wanted to show you guys how this fits. So, like I said, this is from, this is from Black Arch Holsters. And let me get the firearm here, show you guys how this works. But basically, you just slide it in here. It has a nice locking mechanism. A nice locking mechanism. It makes that nice, clicking sound because of the retention of this holster is really, really good. You can adjust the retention if needed by unscrewing or screwing these, loosening them up by screwing them one way, tighten them up, screw them the other way. But this one here is right out the box. I didn't do any adjustments to it, and the retention is perfect right out the box. These all come optic cut. So for my CR920, I do have a Hollow Sun 407K optic on it. I got this for Black Friday from Academy Sports, and I think I had like a $50 coupon or something like that. So I got a really good deal on this particular Hollow Sun. But like I said, it's optic cut. It fits perfect in there. It's made on a tilt so that you can carry this at 4 or 5 o'clock. This is not made for appendix. This is a 4 or 5 o'clock type holster where you can put it behind you and, draw from there. And just so you guys know, this gun was cleared before I went to the video. Did the video. There's no mag and there's no round in the chamber, so you can see that. So the firearm is clear. I'm going to just pause this for 1 second, and I'm going to actually put this on, and then I'm going to, well, I guess I could put this on while you guys are looking so you guys can see how easy it is, but I will probably have to like undo my pants. So here's what I'll do. I will pause it. Give me 3 seconds. I'm going to be right back, and I'll just kind of explain how I put it on. All right, everyone, we're right back here. Went ahead and slipped on this holster. Got it here. So I'm going to turn around and let you guys see where it's at. It's in the 4 or 5 o'clock position. It's there. It's inside the holster. And the way you put this on is you just basically, before you button your pants up, you take this and you just slide it down and clamp it onto the belt in the back for the 4 or 5 o'clock position, anywhere in this area here. And then you basically just, tighten your pants up or whatever. And then you pretty much good to go. And then you put your firearm down in it. Now, like I said, this is the CR920. So it's in that 4, 5 o'clock position. It has good retention. And then I need to draw. And just grab it right out and draw it. So, and then when you want to put it back, lift your shirt up there and just pop it right in. Now, the whole time I'm taking that in and out, as you notice, I never put my finger on the trigger. Sorry. Oh, never mind. There was an alarm going off on another phone there. But anyway, I never put my finger on the trigger when I'm taking this in and out. And then this, when you go to draw, you always make sure, of course you guys know this. You guys all probably have your own styles or whatever. But this is just for any beginners or whatever. And please don't beat me up in the comments like, you should do your finger. But you put your finger, what I normally do when I'm drawing, I put my finger here. And then I put my other 3 fingers around the grip. Then I lift out, draw the firearm. So they always say you never put your finger on the trigger until you're ready to actually use your firearm. So when you're drawing, you want to make sure you keep your finger in a position where you're not going to accidentally pull your trigger and shoot yourself in the butt or shoot yourself in the front if you're carrying a pendant. And if you practice drawing at home, drawing in and out of your holster, you'll get used to it. So when you're in a position or in a situation where you got to draw your firearm for self-defense, you're not, panicking and fumbling. It becomes like muscle memory. You reach down there, grab it with your finger off the trigger and pull that firearm out. If you don't practice that and get used to that and make that second nature, if you ever get in that situation and you're nervous and your mind is racing, you might accidentally get your hand on that trigger while you're trying to pull it out and end up shooting yourself and then basically handing your own self over to the bad guy that you're trying to protect yourself from. But I do want to let you guys know that this particular holster is a really nice holster. Like I said, this is from Black Arch Holsters. They did not pay me for this review. They didn't know I was going to do this review. I just happened to get these in and I was like, okay, let me test them out and let me do a review on them. I got it. Like I said, I got a couple of holsters and a couple of firearm items during the holidays that I wanted to do reviews on. So I got more things down the line. I'm just testing out how these videos do. And depending on how these type of videos do, I may create a whole nother channel just for firearms. I'm also maybe do some test run videos about reptiles. I'm in the snakes as well. I got 5-ball pythons. So we may be doing videos on those as well. But like I said, this is a very, very good holster. So this is a very, very nice company if you wanted to buy something from. And with this particular holster, I'm going to slip it back off for a second and let you guys see it again, because there's something I want to show you that I don't think I mentioned previously at the beginning of the video. So with this particular holster, because you're able to carry this in a 4 or 5 o'clock position, the way they make this holster is, this is like cowhide here around the edges. Right here in the middle is like a mesh, very, very soft mesh material where it protects your body. Because like on the inside here, you got that real nice cowhide kind of leather material there. I believe this is actually leather. So you got that nice cowhide leather in here. And so when you put your firearm in here, because you got this leather backing, plus you've got this cushion here, is going to really, really give you a lot of comfort when you're carrying a firearm. Now, keep in mind, carrying a firearm is never going to be like 100% super comfortable where you never feel your firearm on your body and it's just like, oh, I'm just walking down the street, I don't feel nothing. You'll never get to that point where you don't feel anything. You're going to always feel it. But what a very good, comfortable holster will do for you is minimize what you're feeling to give you a little bit more comfort so you can blend in when you're in the outside world. So people don't like, why are they walking like they got a stick up their butt, but they actually got a gun up their butt. So if you got a very good holster, no one's going to be wondering why you're walking all weird and looking all weird and stuff. So as long as you're acting natural, you got a good holster, you got your clothes on regular, most of the time you're not going to print unless you're carrying something that's got like a 5-inch, handle on it or whatever, and that might print through your shirt. But most of the times, like your Glock 43s, your P365s, your Shield Pluses, most of those aren't going to print because of how short the handle is on those firearms. They're made for EDC, everyday carry. But yeah, this material here is very breathable. So in the summertime, if you're wearing shorts or jeans, this part is going to breathe. It's not going to be really get too sweaty because it's going to be ventilated there. So I thought that was really, really nice. These are one good thing about like Black Arch holsters. These are handmade. Anytime you have a holster that's more of like a hybrid holster like this, they will give you a lot more comfort than like your standard Kydex coasters, your Kydex holsters, where with a Kydex holster is just a whole hard shell and you pop that into your pants or whatever. With Kydex holsters that are 100% Kydex all the way around, you can't wear those for a long period of time because they will begin to hurt you because they're hard. You're going to begin to ache in that spot where that Kydex is, rubbing up against or where it's settling in that. But with a holster like this, you can wear this for a lot longer than a standard Kydex holster because of the comfort and because of how this made. You won't feel the actual firearm on your body. You might feel a little bit of the handle that sticks out here slightly. You might feel that a little bit, but as far as the firearm itself, you're not going to feel because of all of the protection between your body and the firearm here. So this particular holster is a very, very high quality. I will be ordering more holsters in the future from Black Arch holsters. If I get any more Shadow Systems, I'm thinking about getting a couple of more of those particular handguns later on in the future. Not anytime soon. I got to really save up to make that kind of a purchase. But if I do, I will be, getting some more of these. So guys, remember, also like, comment, subscribe. I meant to mention that earlier. Thank you for tuning in on this video. If you have any questions about this particular holster or any other questions about anything that I mentioned in the video, please feel free to comment. If you got any feedback, constructive, bad, good, whatever, light up those comments. We'd love to hear from you. And you guys have a great day. And remember, I do have another review video coming shortly with another holster. So thanks for tuning in and you guys have a great day.